Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is just me and Samir. We are about to go get some Dunkin'. I ordered some donuts for him and an iced coffee for me. And then we are gonna go start to get some school supplies. I just want to start off small. We already have like headphones, and there's some other things I'm going to wait until closer to back to school. School starts August 21st. I register them on August 6th, so I figured it was time to kind of just start grabbing stuff while it is on sale, like crayons, markers, pencils, folders, like all the cheap stuff, and go from there. And then we'll get the rest of the stuff, like sanitizer, stuff like that, like right before school starts. Open houses, I think it's like the 19th, so that's when I will have the rest of that stuff by. But welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's just gonna be a typical day in the life. Tank and Lakin stayed with their dad last night. I'm actually gonna go drop them off some sneakers and some clothes. Samir might go with them. We'll see. If not, he can just stay with me. He wanted to stay with me last night because he had spent the day before with them and he wasn't feeling it. So when he came last night to get them, he wanted to stay with mama. So we're gonna go grab our Dunkin' and then see where our day takes us. This portion of today's video is sponsored by Walking Pad. This is the Walking Pad A1 Pro, which is a foldable treadmill. What is really cool about this treadmill is that it is sleek, it is compact, and it folds, so it's easy for you to store away. It is just a walking pad, so it goes up to a speed of 1.75, which is a nice kind of like brisk walk, and it's perfect for anyone who is not able to get outdoors due to weather or other issues or concern. One of my favorite features of this walking pad is that as soon as I step off, the treadmill stops moving. So if you have kids, that is huge. Years ago, I had a treadmill that was big and bulky, and when I got off, it kept going, and Tank actually got his arm stuck in it. So it made me terrified to get a treadmill for a long time. But this one, the safety in that alone was a game changer and a winner for me. It does come with this remote, so you are able to control your speed and also stop it and reset. So that is an added feature that is really nice to have. If you've ever had a treadmill, I always feel like it's always a bonus to have a remote to control and be able to stop and kind of up your speed if you need to. You can also control the speed by the remote, or you can download the mobile app and be able to control the speed settings through the app. This treadmill does have a wider walking belt, so that makes it more confident in your walks. I know some treadmills, it can feel like you are walking off of them, which I've actually have done in the past, but since this has a wider belt, you have more space to walk and feel comfortable. And then it also has 3 different settings, so you can do your foot sense setting, which basically it is going to measure the speed based on how fast you are walking, which I think is awesome. This does have a weight capacity of up to 300 pounds. And then also, best of all, you guys, this machine is so quiet, so I can walk and watch my shows and not hear a loud bulky machine. It's quiet, it's compact, and I absolutely love it. Having a treadmill that is compact and easy to store away is a huge bonus for me, especially if you don't have the space for a treadmill or the luxury of having a gym in your home. This is something that you definitely need to add to your fitness routine. I will have everything linked in the description box. If you are interested, you can go ahead and snag you a walking pad today. Do you guys want to see what my coffee looks like? I can just tell that this is going to be absolutely disgusting. Like, where's the cream? And then they didn't have my Boston cream donut. It's just all bad, all bad. No Boston cream donut. When she handed me my coffee, this is supposed to be caramel with stevia and some cream. This looks like, I'm gonna stir it up. We're gonna see. We're gonna try it out and see, but it's not looking promising, you guys. Good thing is it was free. I had a free coffee. That's disgusting. And And not to mention, we waited like 10 minutes. And I did an online order, so yeah, that's how bad it was. The girl looked flustered. You know, I wasn't rude to her or anything like that. You could tell she was having a bad day. I feel you, girl. But yeah, that's my coffee. So I'm gonna have to go home and definitely tweak that up. Anybody else feel like you just know your coffee is gonna be bad just by the color? I know I can not be the only one that feels that way. So I'm back home. Samir decided he wanted to stay with his dad. So it's just me, Lucy girl. She's probably napping somewhere. I just put some ice in a cup. I'm gonna try to fix my iced coffee, you guys, the best way that I can. I was gonna go to Walmart, but I realized I didn't have the school supply list. So I was like, I'm gonna come back home and I wanted to fix my coffee. So we're gonna see what we can do. I don't know how good we're gonna get this. I just added some ice. I added some more caramel. Wow, that's crazy how that filled that up. Doesn't look good. That's crazy how that made this into like a full glass now. Okay, that's tolerable. Oh, Dunkin's coffee is so bitter. This is why I started making coffees at home. Because one, you save money, and two, half the time they don't even make it right. I still got some left over. But this is the prime reason why I started making them at home, and I got a little left over. So I got their school supply list pulled up. Samir's teacher actually gave me his school supply list since, you know, he's in an autistic class. She gave me it before school got out. She already made it and had everything ready. So I already got his, and his is actually really simple and he doesn't need a lot, just like crayons, markers, some glue sticks, I think. But Tank, I feel like Tank needs the most. Lakin's going into middle school and I'm looking here. His list isn't too bad, but Tank really is like going to be the most expensive one. So what I plan to do, I'm just going to get like pencils, markers, colored pencils, paper, pencil pouches, those type of things, so they're done and out of the way. And then Tank, he has a book bag. He wants to use a Sonic book bag. I think I might have already said that, I don't remember. And then we're going to get Lakin a new book bag, and then I'll let Samir pick out a new book bag, which we'll go in person. Lakin said he wants like a Nike book bag, so we'll probably like check out Marshalls or something in the next upcoming weeks. But that's what I plan to do. I don't know if I want to go in the store, you guys. I kind of have a headache right now. So I think I honestly might just do like a Target pickup. I was just looking on Target. I think that's what I might do, and then just go and pick it up, because I really don't feel like going in the store and just dealing with people and dealing with all of that chaos. So this is Samir's school list. It's honestly, like I said, not bad. We already have computer headphones. And this year what I'm doing, I'm just getting them some PE shoes from Walmart. That's easy for them to just put on themselves. So we'll get those later, closer to when school starts. Same with like the sandwich bags, things like that, paper towels. I think that's just crazy that we have to buy all that stuff. But it makes sense because I think most teachers have to buy their own supplies. Baby wipes, disinfectant wipes. He needs like nothing, which is awesome. So I just need to get him binders, crayons, and markers. That's like it. He doesn't even need a folder. He's just going to do the binders this year, it looks like. But they do have a communication folder that the school supplies. So sensory toys, Velcro dots, any extra supplies listed above. His teacher is awesome. I love her. So we're gonna get his couple things, and then I did pull up, here's Target. I pulled up the school supply list. So this is Lakin going into 5th grade. So I'm gonna look through here and see what I can find for him, get all of his like pencils and stuff like that taken care of. And then we have Tank. He is going into 2nd grade. So I'm going to try to get all his pencils and all of that good stuff checked off too. So Samir doesn't need glue, but I saw on here, let's see if Tank needs glue. Ugh, I hate how they put the way that they do this list. I wish it was like Samir's, like just, you know, each grade is on its own because it's hard. Last year I like struggled and I forgot to get things because I kept like thinking I was on the right roll and I was not. Tink is in 2nd grade. I'm trying to just see if he needs glue. He needs erasers. So I hate how everything's like brand specific. Like, you guys let me know, do you buy like Crayola or do you buy like the cheaper brand of crayons or markers? I feel like in the past I always needed to get what they said, but I'm gonna be honest, this year money is very, very tight since I have not worked and I don't start my new job until August. So money is just really, really tight right now, you guys. So I'm sorry, they're gonna probably be getting a lot of the generic stuff because that's all I can afford this year. Lakin loves these. I am home. I have pretty much most of the school supply stuff. Before I left, I went through and I still had some composition notebooks left over, and Tank had 2 brand new folders from last school year, and we had a couple other things, so that helped. I didn't have to get as much of things since they still had a bunch of leftover, and that just really makes you think. They have you buy all this stuff and then they don't even use half of it, because at the end of the school year, their teachers sent out messages asking if we wanted them to come home with the leftover stuff that they never used for the school year or leave it. And I think Tank came home with a bunch of stuff. Lakin, I don't think he had much. And Samir, I told Samir's teacher just to keep it and replenish it in the classroom. But I was like, that's just crazy to me that we are required to buy so much stuff and then they don't use it. And I know, before people try to attack me or anything, I know there's a lot of kids that are less fortunate. So that's a good thing to, you know, be able to supply the extra stuff for the kids that need it, because not every kid is fortunate that's able to get all of these things. And I know that firsthand. You know, I was a child that was like that had to do Shop with a Cop and other back to school programs because my mom wasn't able to supply those things for us, because when my dad passed away, she was a single mom who had never worked and she didn't know what to do. So I get it. And I've had my own struggles recently. Like I said, I've had to opt and kind of replenish and use things that I already had because this year money's super tight, but I don't want to get too deep into it. So this is what I got. For the most part, they are done. I saw some of the book bags there. I think we might get Tank a new book bag, but I'm going to ask their dad to get the book bags since I got all of the main stuff. He can get the book bags and new lunch boxes for them. But Tank, I got him a 3-ring binder. Samir, I realized after I left that he needs one as well. He actually needs 2. He needs a 1-inch and a 3-inch. So I'll get those later. Folder wise, Tank, like I said, already had 2 brand new folders. Tank loves blue, so I got him 2 more. And then Lakin needed 2 pocket folders. I just got him black. Lakin likes black or gold. I got Lakin this composition notebook because I have 1 left over from Tank's that's black. So he only needed 1 more, and then Tank needed 2. I got pencils. I do need to get more pencils. I just got these starting off So these were only like $2.39 a pack, which honestly isn't bad. I know they want that other brand, but these are just as good. So I do need to get some more pencils for all of them. And then marker wise, Tank needed 2 of the regular wide tip markers, and Samir, he needed the bold and bright color one, so I got him that. Tank needed 1 thing of sticky notes, and then Lakin needed 1 thing of fine point markers, and he needed 1 thing of colored pencils. Tank only needed 1 thing of colored pencils. And then crayon wise, all of the Crayola stuff was on sale for 99 cents, so I just got it. I know I was saying, oh, should I get the cheaper? But when I went in store, they were still on sale 99 cents. So I said, that's honestly not a bad price. So I just got all of those. And then crayons were 50 cents a box. Samir needs 1, Tank needs 2. Lakin needed eraser caps. These were like 50 cents. And then glue sticks. This was one thing that we have a ton left over. Only Lakin and Tank need glue sticks. And they each need, I want to say, I think it was 8. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have like a ton left over. So I just got these as a start base. And then we have a bunch that were sent home that were never used from school. So I will add those into that. Tank needed pink erasers. Again, this was something that he had a bunch left over of. So I just got 1 of these. And then highlighters. I think we have a bunch of highlighters. Tank and Lakin both need highlighters. So if I need to get more, I will, because these were like $2. And that's all I got school-wise. So this is just the base. I think the only couple things I need for them is like PE shoes. We're going to get new book bags. And Samir needs the binders. And I think dry erase markers was the last thing. Other than that, I think we're good. I'll have to look at my list. That was the thing. Looking at the list and not physically having it was kind of driving me nuts. You're probably asking, like, weren't you doing it online? Why'd you go in store? I was getting frustrated online. I was getting annoyed, and I was like, I'm just going to go in store. And I ended up going to dinner with my cousin, so I was leaving anyways. I was like, I'm just going to go in store and do all this. And then I just needed a couple other things. These Pockies, Lakin is obsessed with these. I actually really, really like these cookies and cream ones. And I think they have strawberry, which I got him the strawberry kind, and he loved them too, but Target only had these 2. We needed some more eggs. I got some chocolate donuts. I think these were on sale for like $4, so I grabbed a box of those. Typically, I don't really buy those that often. I needed another pizza for the kids. They needed some more nuggets, so I grabbed those. We were out of milk. And then I'm going to make tacos tonight, but I realized I didn't have any more tortillas, so I grabbed some of those. Tank pretzels, of course. They had a coupon on these, so these were only like $2.69 a box. And then they needed some more waffles. I grabbed, they had the Lay's chips 2 for $5, which is a great price. So I grabbed Cheetos for them. And then look at these Funyun flavored chips. So we're going to see what's to these. Funyuns are like one of my favorite chips from my childhood. I don't eat them as much now because I feel like they changed something in the flavor. They don't taste like they did in the 90s. You guys will have to let me know. If you like Funyuns, do you think the chips still taste the same? I swear they changed something. They don't taste as good. They don't hit as good as what they did in the 90s when I was a kid. Or maybe it's because I'm an adult now and your taste buds change. But let me know if you think chips from the 90s still taste the same, or if you think that they changed something in the recipe. And then we needed laundry soap because I need to wash blankets and all of that. And I realized I don't have I have probably this much laundry soap left. So we needed more fabric softener. This is my favorite, this combo with Arm & Hammer. It smells so good. But I got sensitive skin one. I've been getting the regular one, but you guys know Tank has eczema in it. Arm & Hammer's been the only laundry soap I've used this probably for the last 3, almost 4 years. I've used Arm & Hammer. I switched to, because we used to use Gain, but he would itch like crazy, and I tried Tide. I didn't care for it. But they have the sensitive skin, but they added fresh scent. So I was always just buying the regular one, but I started off with this one, but it just didn't have a light scent. I needed something light. That's why I like this fabric softener. This doesn't irritate them, but I seen that they had fresh scent, so it has a very light scent. But that combo smells really, really good. And I typically, Target doesn't sell it. They have scent boosters from Arm & Hammer, and they have a light scent one. I'll show you. I'll go grab it. I'm out of it, but I'll show you the bottle. That combo together smells so good, and it doesn't irritate Tank skin. And then we needed some toilet paper. I also grabbed a case of water as well. Don't mind my laundry room right now. But this is the scent booster that I add to. I'm out of it. I got this from Amazon. Target doesn't sell it, so you can get it at Walmart or Amazon. This smells so good. It's a very light scent, and it kind of just like boosts, gives it a clean, crisp smell. But that with my laundry soap and the fabric softener, it's a great combo. Sometimes even if I don't have fabric softener, I will just use this. But if you haven't tried it, try it. And it's really cheap compared to like those scent beads. Those scent beads are like outrageous. This is like $5, I think. 5 or under, so it's very affordable. That's about today's video, you guys. I hope you just loved hanging out with me. Let me know if you've started your back to school shopping or if you're already done. And if you are interested in that walking pad, I will have everything linked down in the description. It is a very good thing to have, especially if you've been kind of like on the fence, or like say you have bad knees, or if you're not in the best shape to do like high intense workouts or running. The walking pad would be really good for you since it's really just walking. And if you're not able to physically walk outside and get out or whatever, this would be something that would be really good for you. So I will have everything linked down in the description. And if it is your first time tuning in, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Check out some of my other videos, subscribe, join my family here. We would love to have you. Until the next video, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and don't forget how strong and powerful you are.